This is the binomial mind map by Andrea Navarrete. How does binomial relates to the Pascal's triangle? They both relate because to use the binomial expansion, it is multiplied the coefficient by the numbers in the Pascal's triangle as it can be seen on the image. For example, in the 2 choose 1, you want to choose one object out of the two. So that means you can choose two different ways the objects. What is N capital C R? These three letters represent N choose R. N choose R means to choose R different objects from N, which is the whole. There are multiple ways to write N choose R, as it can be seen here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 different ways to write it. The formula of N choose R is N choose R is equal to N factorial over R factorial times N minus R factorial. Then why is N choose R equal to N choose N minus R? When R objects are chosen out of the N, it is the same as choosing N minus R from N, as it can be seen on the formula. N minus R can be replaced by X and Y. It is very simple, as N is changed by an X and the R will be changed by a Y. So TR plus 1 is a way to find a certain term on a binomial expansion. The formula can be written two different ways. The first one is X to the R, Y to the N minus R, and the second formula will be X to the N minus R, Y to the R, and it will give us the same result. Then why do we use more TR plus 1 instead of just TR? Simple, because it is easier to remember and to do calculations, as it can be seen here. The formula will be longer if only TR is going to be used. What is NPR? In the formula, N is equal to the permuter or the arrangement. So the definition of NPR is how many possible arrangements can be done with N objects chosen R times. Something that should always be remembered is that N choose 0 is always going to be equal to 1. And if we have an N choose 1, then the answer is always going to be equal to N. What is an independent term of X? The independent term of X is where the X has the power of 0, so it is not included. What is a constant term? A constant term is a term that do not have the X next to a coefficient. So an easy example to remember would be something like 3x times 9 times 27x squared, just an example. So 9 will be the constant term as it doesn't have an x next to it. But why in x plus y to the n are there n plus 1 terms? This happens because the exponent of x in the first term of the expansion is n and decreases by 1 on each successive term. The exponent of y in the first term is 0 and increases by 1 on each successive term up to n. As there is term 0, then there will be n plus 1 terms. Now we're going to work on some examples. What is the coefficient of x to the 3 in 2x minus 1 over 3x to the 2 to the 8? The answer will be 256 minus 1 over 6561x to the 16. Minus 5 to the r can also be written as minus 1 to the r, 5 to the r, as minus 1 times 5 is minus 5. Now minus 6 to the n minus r is equal to minus 1 to the n minus r, 6 to the r. A very important thing to know is where to find binomial coefficients in the calculator. To find them in the menu, you choose the option Probability. Finally, if a trinomial expansion existed, what would it be? I think a trinomial expansion would look something like this: x plus y plus z all to the n. So this was my binomial mind map explained. Hope it works and helps you for something. Bye!